Hello, Vesley here, and today I will be showing you how to use the difference debug tool with FEBuilder. So you can find it by going over to Tools, and it's right over here with difference debug tool. Now it does look a little bit scary upon opening it, but before we do all of that, I just want to show you what the bug actually is. So here I have my ROM, and if we start the game, there's a way to duplicate units just graphically. So you can see now it looks like I have two Bulbasaurs. Now I don't really want it to be that way, so I was able to figure out how it's reproduced. And because I know that, I should be able to fix it using the difference debug tool. So to reproduce it, first of all, you select a unit, you scroll the screen up, then you open up your map, also scroll the screen up, and then we select our unit again, and it is duplicated. So now that you've seen how it works, let's try and solve it. I have no idea why it actually occurs, but anyhow, let's see. So I go back to my earliest backup that I've made. I've selected a few backups here just to make this a bit quicker, but I find that I have at least one where the glitch does not occur. So if I try this one, for example, I scroll up, then I scroll the map, then I select my unit, and they walk just fine. So that one works. Now we need to basically find the point at which it stopped working. So maybe I'll try this one next. Let's see. I scroll up, and again. Okay, so it's not working in this one. So now we've tried the bottom one and almost at the top. So we know it broke at some point between these. Let's try a couple more, see how it goes. Here. And so this one also works just fine. So it might be on this one that it broke or the next one. So we can just try this. We scroll one more time. We repeat. And yes, it seems that this is the one where it broke. Okay, so now that we've found the last good version, which is right here, because the glitch started to occur with this revision. We go to the last good version, and then we click on this acquire the difference. So typically it's recommended to use the top version. So we've got our 3 points to compare, but it depends sometimes. So let's see how it goes. So you can see up here at the top, it says there's 15 differences. Now, I have no idea what any of these addresses mean, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to say, let's try, let's overwrite all the data with the data of the OK ROM. Now, I try that, and then we can press F5 to test. So I open it back up, and now I try our scrolling thing, and when I open the map, it crashes the game. So we're going to say, well, that didn't work. Let's try canceling all our changes. So instead of doing that, let's try it again with our second version. Because indeed, I think it was because I updated skill systems that something was offset ever so slightly with my current version of the ROM. But anyhow, when we open it up this time, it's also found 15 differences, but it's found a slight difference here as well. So out of the three of them, you can see that the OK-ROM, the NG-ROM, and the current, they all have different values. So this here was the culprit, why it was freezing last time. Now I'm gonna overwrite all with the OK-ROM, and let's try it out. Now the map opens up properly this time, and I can actually walk without being duplicated. So that's great. Now the last thing is this one right at the bottom. You can see it doesn't even exist in the OK-ROM, and it looks like maybe I'd added some sort of event or something like that. So because the data didn't exist at all, I would rather just use the data of the current ROM there. And if I just test once more, I mean, it was very likely just an event, something like that. It does not seem to affect anything. So just so I don't delete any data that I added, I might as well just keep with my current data right there. But it seems like everything else got fixed. I don't actually understand why, but anyhow, I can press the close button, and then I can save it. And then we're done. So just to show the difference here, you can see when we first tried it, considering the OK-ROM and the NG-ROM as having the exact same bug, it didn't quite find this the proper length of this address at CAEC. It only found it as length 2, so it only corrected these two values, the B208, just like over here, B208. It did not also correct the 61EB that was supposed to come right before it, and that's probably why it crashed the game. But anyhow, I hope this has been helpful, and this has been Vesley. Cheers, signing out.